Hi designers, in the previous videos we talked about the heights and depths of different parts of the cliffs in order to make a simple grid. The only thing that we haven't covered is the space at the top. I use this space for diacritics, so if you want to make an extended version of your font, including other languages, make sure you include this in your grid. The height for this is 20% of the M or 200 points from the cap height line. I sometimes do not make extended versions of my font, but even then I design my grid like this just in case I do decide later to include other languages. Now that you understand what everything on this artboard represents, I'm going to show you how to make a grid for a basic Latin font. First, go to Layers, double click on the layer and rename it as Guides, just to make things easier. Next, go to View, Guides and select Unlock Guides. If it says Lock Guides, just leave it as it is. Next, go to the toolbar and click on the Artboards tool. Make sure the artboard is selected and next to the artboard's name at the top, also make sure the first icon is selected. This will make copies of the artboard along with the artwork, in our case the guides. Then just hit Ctrl C to copy and Ctrl V to paste, and do this 9 times until you have 10 artboards. Then go to Object, Artboards, Rearrange all artboards. Use the first layout, and for the layout order arrange them to the right, and for this grid I use 5 columns and a spacing of 20 points. Check the box for Move Artwork with Artboard and click OK. Go to File, Save As, rename it to Figures, save, go back to the Artboard tool in the toolbar and create 16 more copies. Then again, Object, Artboards, Rearrange all artboards, and I use 8 columns for this one. Go to File, Save As. Make sure you don't click Save, since we don't want to overwrite the figures file. And we are going to save this grid twice. First name this file Lowercase and save. Back to File, Save As, name the file Uppercase and save. For the last one, create 6 more artboards. Rearrange them, Object, Artboards, Rearrange all artboards, and just use the previous settings. File, Save As, and this time we want to name it Symbols. Now we have a grid for a basic Latin font. Of course, if you want, you can rearrange them, but this is my preferred method. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time. And if you don't want to go through the hassle of doing all this, I will leave a link below with the files for you to download. Also, if you have any questions, join us on Discord.